Stop. Before you spend another dollar, you need to hear this. There are two types of people in this world: those who build wealth and those who fund it without ever knowing. You've been working for years, maybe decades, and somehow you're still living paycheck to paycheck. That's not an accident. You were taught a lie. Work hard, save money, retire someday. Sounds reasonable, right? Here's what they didn't tell you. Hard work alone has never made anyone rich, not once in history. The people at the top aren't working harder than you. They're playing an entirely different game, and nobody handed you the rule book. Here's the brutal truth. There are two economies running at the same time. One economy is for people who trade their time for money. They work, they get paid, they spend, they repeat. Forever. The other economy is for people whose money works for them. While they sleep, while they eat, while they do absolutely nothing. Which economy are you living in right now? Be honest. Every single month, something happens to your paycheck before you even touch it. Taxes come out first, then rent, then subscriptions, then food, then debt payments. By the time you see what's left, there's almost nothing. The rich designed this system, not to steal from you directly, but to make sure your money flows upward automatically, before your brain even registers it's gone. That's not paranoia. That's just how the system was built. Here's the single most important concept you were never taught in school. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities and call them assets. An asset puts money into your pocket every month without you lifting a finger. A liability takes money out of your pocket every month, whether you like it or not. Your car? Liability. Your rent? Liability. Your brand new phone? Liability. A rental property that pays you? Asset. Stocks that pay dividends? Asset. A business that runs without you? Asset. The rich spend their lives collecting assets. Everyone else spends their lives collecting liabilities and wondering why they're broke. Now here's where it gets darker. The entire consumer economy is engineered to keep you spending. Every ad, every trend, every sale, every limited time offer. They're not selling you products. They're selling you the feeling of wealth without the actual thing. You buy the car that looks expensive, the watch, the outfit, the vacation. And for a moment, you feel rich. But your bank account tells a completely different story. The rich don't buy things to look wealthy. They buy things that make them wealthier. That's the gap, and it's wider than you think. So what actually separates the rich from everyone else? It's not intelligence, it's not luck, it's not even how much money they started with. It's one question. Does this make me money or cost me money? That's it. That's the whole secret. Before they buy something, they ask that question. Before they sign something, before they invest, before they spend a single dollar. Most people never ask this question, not once. They just feel, and then they spend. Here's the weapon the wealthy use that nobody talks about enough: compound interest. If you invest just $200 a month starting at age 25, by the time you're 60 at a modest 8% return, you'll have over $400,000, not because you're smart, not because you got lucky, because you started and you didn't stop. But here's the dark side. Debt compounds too. That credit card with 24% interest, it's using the exact same weapon against you. The rich let compounding work for them. The system lets it work against you until you change the direction. So what do you actually do? Step 1, stop bleeding. Cut every liability that isn't keeping you alive. Step 2, build a financial buffer. 1 month of expenses, then 3, then 6. Step 3, Buy your first asset. It doesn't have to be big. A dividend ETF, a small investment account, something that pays you back. Step 4, never stop. Wealth isn't an event. It's a direction. The rich aren't rich because they arrived somewhere. They're rich because they never stopped moving in the right direction. You weren't born broke. You were just never taught the rules of the game. But now you know. The two economies, the asset trap, the compounding weapon, the one question that changes everything. The only thing left is the hardest part. Deciding that you're done funding everyone else's wealth and starting to build your own. The game hasn't changed, but you have.